Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we are here with a Tai Bwo Wannai cleanup guide for old school RuneScape and my endless adventure to make as many guides as possible. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to leave a like. With that said, let's go ahead and get into the guide. So for the requirements for getting your Tai Bwo Wannai favor up, you're going to need Jungle Potion quest to be completed. In addition to that, 10 woodcutting is needed to hack through the jungle that we will be at today. As far as the reasons that you would get your Tai Bwo Wannai favor up, there are more than a few. The first reason would be that you do need 60% to be able to do the My Arms Big Adventure quest. In addition to that, you need 100% to be able to complete the medium Karamja diaries. You can also get trading sticks from this place, and you can have access to more clue scroll locations. And in addition to that, if you're an Iron Man at some point to complete the Karamja diary, you're going to need to get yourself a gout tuber, which you get through doing this cleanup. Which takes me then into the drops. The first main one is going to be the gout tuber at 1 in 100. It's a pretty pricey drop. It's nice if you can get it on a main account too, but mostly Iron Men will be hunting this, because to get a gemmed machete from Karamja, you're going to need to trade in one of these for that. So that's why you're going to need it if you're an Iron Man. You might even have to go past 100 favor, which will be pretty disappointing if it does happen, but it certainly can. In addition to that, there's a 5% chance that you can get a gem rock that you can mine gems from whenever you're doing this. And beyond that, there's really nothing too important. There's some dead mosquitoes and some snake hide that you can get, but that's really about it. So now getting on into the gear setup in the inventory. As far as what I'll be bringing, I have a helmet that's not a fire cape and a fury, just some very good DPS dealing items. I have an Abyssal Dagger, a Dragon Defender, and then some other boosting pieces for my gloves, my boots, and my ring. Basically, you're going to want to bring the best DPS that you can along with Black D Hide. There's going to be tribal people that hop out of the bushes, and they can be pretty annoying, so that's why we're just bringing the Mage Defense and the best version of Strength that you can manage as well. For the inventory, I have a red Topaz Machete. You can bring a regular one if you'd like as well. The gemmed one works a little better, but it's really not that big of a difference. I have a super combat potion along with 2 restores and 2 antidotes. As I mentioned, the tribal people here can be pretty annoying, so that's what you need the restores and the antidotes for. I have a spade, because if you run into the gout tuber that we mentioned earlier, you're going to need it to dig it up. I also have a dragon pickaxe for the gem rocks that I mentioned. Then from there, I have 8 summer pies. You can bring whatever food you'd like. These are really, really good for the GP that they're worth. You also want some open inventory space, because whenever you're chopping down the jungle, you're going to be picking up items. So we're going to have to make our way on into Karamja. We're going to want to go right to the northwest of the name and be right down in here. So the best way to get here is the Tai Bwo Wannai teleport. Second best would be the Brimhaven teleport up here. There is also some fairy rings that you could use as well. At one point or another, you've made your way here, so you'll know what to do. I'm going to use the Tai Bwo Wannai teleport, and then from there, run to the northeast to this little corner right here. This is where we're going to mostly be hanging out at. Talk to Merkelly, and essentially go through all of the chat options that you have available to you. From there, you will have started your ability to gain favor, and there are primarily 2 ways to go about that. So there are 2 methods for gaining favor. One is a little bit complicated and kind of slow. The other one's very easy, and we'll get into the kind of complicated and somewhat slow one first. So there is these light jungles that you can go ahead and hack. You have to wear a machete to do that, so go ahead, throw it on, and then start chopping on through. The light jungle is going to be the best, considering it's just the fastest that you can chop on through. You'll be getting these thatch spars that you can then go ahead and repair the fence line with. Now I already have 100% favor, so you're not seeing it at the moment. However, I did run through this account and do it a little bit earlier, and basically you get a good amount of favor for whenever you're doing this. I'll put a clip up there and kind of speed roll it for you, but it's very, very nice. And basically all you have to do is just chop down the light jungle, and then from there you can kind of decide what you want to do. If you want to, play with the lore of the game and do what the game wants you to do, you can throw on in the thatch bars into the wooden fence and sort of heal the city. It will eventually just degrade anyways, so it really doesn't stay or change anything aesthetically. So since that's pretty slow, personally what I do is once you get a bunch of the thatch bars in your inventory, you just go ahead, drop them all down, and you're good to go. Now over time, as you are chopping these down, there will be monsters that do jump out at you, and then you're going to have to deal with them. It's a jungle spider, like right now. This is very simple, just throw on a weapon and go to town. You could also drink up on a super combat if you have it. You'll get 1 to 2% favor for everything that you kill, so would recommend killing them. The one thing you're not going to want to deal with though is the Brutal victims. I'm going to find one of those and then basically show you how to just get away from it. So here's an example. Basically, you can kill these guys if you'd like. They have a ton of HP though. They're going to drain your stats. As you can tell, they're already draining mine. They sort of snare you. They're not easy to kill. Personally, I mean, I do have the machete out. rather than the dagger, but they're just super annoying. So unless you feel like you're high enough level and really want to deal with them, what you do is just run on out here, hide behind the building. Once they stop attacking you, I just log out and go somewhere else, because if you do run back over there, they will start attacking you again. And personally, just not that fun to deal with, I'll be real with you. So from there, you're good to go. Just hop worlds and then go back down to hacking away at the light jungle. So that's one way to go about it. You can hack down the light jungle, you can repair the village fence, and over time you can talk to basically any of the citizens, and they'll give you trading sticks for helping them out and gaining favor here. Once you've talked to the villagers and you've gotten some trading sticks from them, then you can go ahead and kill jungle spiders up to the north. Up here, I have them all tagged. They're just right to the northwest, close to this Calquat patch, and there are 5 of them that just run around up here. And these are very, very simple to kill. I mean, you just walk on up to them. They have like 40, 50 HP. Yeah, 50 HP. Use your Abyssal Dagger, whatever weapon you choose, and go to town. Every single kill will yield you 1 to 2% of your favor that you're going to need. So this method is actually what I use to get the Tai Bwo Wannai favor to 100% on this account. I think it's insanely quick, especially if you're a high level account and you got all the things that you're going to need for it. You're not worried about some level 44 monsters. It's basically a Slayer task that you can just go ahead and do to get it over with. Now the one thing is, of course, if you're an Iron Man and you have to go after the Gout Tuber, then this is going to be a waste of time. You're going to have to go back down there and hack away at the jungle anyways to find that Gout Tuber. So if you're an Iron Man, this method doesn't even matter to you. If you're a main account though, I think it is worthwhile. So that's going to be it for this guide. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you guys want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. Also have a Discord, a clan chat, and tons of places you can check me out down in the description below, and I'd recommend it greatly. But with that said, hopefully you have a wonderful day, and peace.